Hey friends, in this video I am inviting you to my WhatNot auction. This is the preview video for the afternoon in which I'm doing all photographs. So I hope to see you at the auction, and here are the different lots of photos that will be up for your bidding. Some really neat World War I, World War II ships. So hope to see you there if you're into that kind of thing to collect or resell. All right, thanks for watching, and see you at the auction. The link is below for WhatNot. Okay, enjoy. I have a handful of these World War I and World War II ships. Some of them have some information on the back, while others don't. Like that one does. That one has something written on it. These are photographs, and there'll be lots of 10. There'll be 10 in each lot, rather. Here's lot number 2. These ships that were potentially used in war, although this looks more like a cruise ship. I don't know. I don't know much about ships and boats, hence why I'm like, I'll leave the research up to one of you who enjoys this more. Changing it up a little bit, we have more ships, but we'll save those for the end of the auction. Here's some late 70s travel photos. Specifically, this one has some information on the back that it's from the Hawaii Kodak show in 1979. I'm not sure about that, where that was taking place, but they do have some, what do you call that? Horse jumping? I don't know. Some beach photos, waterfalls. That'll be next. I realized what the building was in that last lot. I think it was the exterior of this, which is the Pearl Harbor, Arizona Memorial. So that same trip, it looks like they were in Hawaii. Here's some folks at a luau. Looks like some scenes of a pier. I like this one where there's a bicycle on that boat. It's funny. Here's somebody's Christmas scene. The people with their schnauzer dog. Anyway, this is probably the same people, same family, and it's 25 photos. Next up here, we have close to 30 black and white photos of, I don't know if this baby right here is a younger version of this kid, but a lot of folks oogling over this child and or maybe its sibling. Pretty cute. 20, almost 30, 28 I think I counted. Okay, same baby, and guess what? We know who he is. Alan Harrison Klein. This is when he was a baby in 61, and some of those older photos was in 1962 in the last shot. So I like this one right here where somebody propped up a bottle of wine or beer, it's hard to tell. But pictures of this little tyke, Polaroid size. 11 of them in this lot. Here we've got about 30 plus photos. Somebody took some photos of some roses. There's some people. The people might be identified. Let's double check here. Yeah, their names are on the back. This is the late 70s. I like this one of this lady holding her fish. Some scenic ones. Looks like they took a trip somewhere. What's this little boy doing? Just chilling. The wood paneling, classic late 80s, or excuse me, late 70s. So yeah, there's 30-ish photos. There's a whole bunch of scenic ones in here. Now we're back to some ships. So this is 10 ships. Again, some of them have some information. You could do some research to figure out what ships they were, whether it was World War I, World War II. I think these might sell for a very good amount, but I just am not into the liking to do a ton of research. So my ignorance could be your cha-ching. 3 more ship lots. Well, before we get into those last 3 lots of ships, I do have some more miscellaneous photos from I'm guessing again, maybe 70s, 80s. Looks like it's somebody's graduation, probably this guy. What cracks me up is they got the back of somebody's head in some of these. Here's a family on Christmas. Looks like we're turning into the winter where we got some kids playing in the snow. You might be able to figure out the address of the house. In fact, there it is. So somebody who now lives there might be interested in buying that. Anyway, this is 25-ish random photographs. Here we have, looks like somebody took a trip. We've got a grave site here, some historical buildings. That's in St. Louis. Here's Tom Sawyer's fence that he painted. Here's a random, I threw in these bear photographs. These little Dalmatians sleeping in the hay. It's pretty cute. So again, over 25 travel photos and some animals as well. All right, we're almost to the last 3 lots of the ships, but before we get to those, we have one more lot of this family's trip to Hawaii. Again, that was in the late 70s. Looks like they went to a zoo and saw some Dalmatians. We've got 4 photographs of the sunset. I like the rainbow on that one. We have the hula dancers. Some shots of the city there. Probably Honolulu is my guess. In fact, let's look really quickly here. It just says Hawaii. Anyway. Did I count? 3, 6, 9, 12. Probably around 20. I lied on accident, and it's a good thing for you. Instead of just 3 more lots of ships, I have 4 more. So, there's this one. These 10 photographs. Some of them may have some information on them. Like I said, like this one says Spain. I can't read that, but you may be able to figure it out. Here's lot number 12. Again, 10 more ships. I do want to point out that this writing is on the sleeve, not on the actual photograph that's inside of it. 1862. Do your research, kids. You may be able to pick up some valuable ships for cheap and resell them for much more. Here's another 10. World War I, World War II ships. Again, this Sharpie is on the sleeve, not the actual photo. This actually is a photo postcard. There was another one in here that was actually a postcard. That one too. But the majority of these are photographs. But I'll show you during the auction. And we rounded out with this lot of ships. 10 of them. I really like this one. It reminds me of almost like sharks swimming. Has 4 different ships. No info on the back though. But yeah, many of them do have some sort of information. You've just got to do your research. Hope to see you at the WhatNot auction. More than welcome to come and hang out even if you're not bidding.